Engin Firat labels Michael Olunga World-Class, backs French-based defender to join Premier League soon. What a title, and that was from Pulse Sports. We'll be highlighting more of the quotes that Engin Firat, Harambee Stars coach, managed to say earlier on in this month. And a lot to talk about, some debates. Is Michael Olunga world-class and such? So stay tuned and watch until the end. So with the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification games just around the corner, our coach, or rather the Harambee Stars coach, Engin Firat, came out and actually made a few interesting comments, remarks, and some of which we'll highlight today. But first, just a recap that we faced Gabon and we lost 2-1 in our first 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification games, and then we went on to hammer, or rather to beat, to beat Seychelles 5-0. And so this placed us third with 3 points from 2 games. So our next fixtures, our third and fourth fixtures for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifications, are going to be versus Burundi and Ivory Coast. That is on the 7th of June and 11th of June respectively. In my opinion, I think we should get 4 points. A reminder is that we might face Jonathan McKenzie, the Gor Mahia coach, who will be leaving Gor Mahia at the end of the season to join Gambia national team. Gambia is also in Group F and we will be facing him, or rather Gambia, and so it will be interesting to see how Kenyans and Gor Mahia fans will take to that game. And before we continue this discussion regarding Coach Firat and Kenyan football, do make sure to like and subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. And so on to the big highlight is Michael Olunga World-Class, and this is based off a comment that Engin Firat, the Harambee Stars coach, actually made during an interview. Michael Olunga, who plays in Qatar, is a very extraordinary centre forward. I can say that he is one of the best strikers in the world right now. He has scored 7 goals in the last 3 national matches, Firat said. Many players are playing in Europe. You will see Joseph Okumu, who plays for Reims in France in the Premier League soon. We are talking about such a player. There's Omollo, who plays in Portugal. Currently, many star candidates are in a national team. So this is interesting coming from Coach Firat, praising a lot of players. The key point is whether Michael Olunga is actually world-class. No doubt he's helped his team in Qatar and his previous clubs. He's a goal scorer, that's for sure. But is he world-class? Do comment what you think about that. The other comments that he made, especially when it comes to the coaches that he mentioned in this quote that we shall read for you. Due to the FIFA penalty, no matches were played in professional leagues or national team levels in Kenya for 500 days. That's why I can say that we started from scratch. I formed a new and very young team for the national team, he told the Turkish news agency Anadolu Agency. We played against strong teams that Kenya is not used to. We beat Asian champion Qatar away and drew away with Russia. Things are going positively for us in the national team. We broke many records in the process and won 5 away matches in the last year. No one has achieved this in Kenyan history. There is even a coach who has been on duty for 10 years, but he has not seen 5 away wins. We experienced this in 1 year. We won a cup in a special tournament in March. One of our biggest goals is the World Cup and the African Cup of Nations, which will be held in our country in 2027, Firat said. So yes, those were some of the comments that I found very interesting when it came to Engin Firat, making them during his interview with the Turkish agency, and a lot of question marks. Is Michael Olunga world-class, as he says? Will Okumu make it to the Premier League soon? And which coach is he actually talking about when it comes to the 10 years and not winning away matches, 5 away matches, which is pretty interesting. Is that also necessary for the sake? Yeah, so the focus, as he said, should be with qualifying for the World Cup. A lot of people are saying that we can do it, and it just looks very interesting. We already have a number. He's come out and said how we have a number of injuries, Kina Marcelo and the likes. A lot of players not really playing, like the top players not really playing for their clubs. And so it'll be interesting who he calls up for the matches. Again, 7th June and 11th. And we're looking forward to those matches. We'll bring you more news on that. And still, we are yet to talk about other key news when it comes to the FIFA World Cup and Kenyan football. And so yeah, that's been it for today's video. Do check out our other social media platforms at L4B Love Football. Do like this video and subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.